Can I be for real? Baby, can we talk? Ain't trying to take nothing from you, girl. I just want your heart. I got a feeling you feeling we be better.
Hello and welcome to your reading. Today we are doing a reading to see what do people think about you when they see you. What are their first impressions? What vibe do you give off? What goes through their mind? What do they think about you? So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Take a moment to pause the video to see which group resonates with you. I want to thank you so much for being here, for participating in this reading. I couldn't make readings unless you participated, so I'm very grateful for you. If you're ever interested in reaching out to me for a private reading or just to chat, my information is down below in the description box. And I also have another channel where I do free live tarot readings. So check that out if you ever want to get a free reading for me as well. With that being said, I'm just going to dive right in to group 1. All right, you chose group 1. You chose the pair of wavy earrings. Reminds me of that painting where there were waves in the painting. I think these earrings are modeled after that, but they're very pretty, dangly earrings. I only wear them on special occasions or with very specific outfits. So I think that people's first impression of you, since you chose these earrings, might be that I'm hearing like someone that only goes out, someone who doesn't go out that much, someone who only goes out for special occasions, someone who only like shows themselves to the public like just for special moments. Like you kind of stay inside. You might like to stay near the water a lot. Your like clothing style is really sophisticated but also relaxed as well. Yeah, I think that like you like to do it up but also be very simple at the same time. I'm getting like maybe also because those earrings, it just look like someone, they're giving me the vibe of someone that has like a lot of money for some reason. Just really classy. So I think like people's first impression of you might also be that you are wealthy. You may have a lot of money. I'm also getting someone that may be high powered in their career. So like you're really career focused, but also artistic. Like maybe your career is in the arts. If it's not in the arts, it could be just like a corporate job, but like you have a lot of say. They may see that you have a potential to be a leader. I'm also getting like, I'm still on the earrings. I'm just trying to get the right words, but when it comes to your job, your career, it's really coming up for me. It's like you're torn in between 2 directions for some reason. This is all intuitive, but I'm hearing like someone who really wants to get into an artistic, creative side, but also the other side of them is really high-powered, corporate, very like professional, super professional, and you know how to tap into that type of energy where you're like networking with a lot of people or just really like type A personality, like the kind of person who is very extremely focused on their career and that's it. But like there's also another side of you who's really expressive, who wants to be expressive. And sometimes that may come out in waves. Like when the water is calm, like your spirit, it's like water. You may be water dominant in your chart, but like when the waters are calm, you're very much focused on your career, your inner waters, your spirit, right? But then I'm seeing like when things start churning inside you, when the waves start forming, that's when you get into your arts, and it kind of like forms a big wave, and you kind of have this outburst of artistic expression. So maybe you have moments in life where you're really focused on your career, and then randomly you make some piece of art, or you do some kind of creative expression kind of out of nowhere, and then you return back to your career. Like, I'm getting that. But from these cards, what I'm seeing, someone who is very young, water sign energy here, Page of Cups. We have the Healer card. Once again, this is a card of someone who is really into arts, but also more specifically, I think I'm seeing just from the art in the card, someone who's really into nature, someone who really likes animals. People think that you have a very calm personality, maybe very sweet. Kind of like they could compare you to some kind of animal or something. I'm getting like a baby goat. I don't know why that comes to mind, but you're just so sweet and innocent, and you have this side to you. People just kind of want to coddle and nurture you, and you do that with other people as well. Like, that's how you take care of people. You're very gentle. You have a very gentle personality. But you also have this side where you can be very defensive. Like, you know how to defend yourself. You're not afraid to. People may test you a little bit, but it's like you kind of hold yourself back from defending yourself sometimes, because when it does get to the point where you defend yourself, it's like all out. Like, you're like this bear. You come out of this cave and people are like, oh, snap, I should not have offended them. So it's like you kind of allow people to kind of, I don't want to say walk over you, but sometimes you let people get by on disrespecting you a little bit, or making little snide comments or passes at you, or just letting people get away with certain behaviors, because like, once you react, it's not going to be what they were expecting, and it's like really, it's not unwarranted, but it's very much the opposite of what your personality is, how people initially perceive you. So people, though, they pick up that you have this side to you, but it's almost like you might have some people who try you sometimes just to see this side come out. They just want to see this side come out, but then when it comes out, they get hurt. So people, they see you have this very sweet and gentle side to you. You're kind of like this calm pond, okay, that people would visit and relax. You have this very relaxing energy. People can just unwind and feel extremely vulnerable around you. But at the same time, they know, like, you have this side to you that's not to be messed with. You also have a wall up a little bit. Like, yes, people know they can be vulnerable with you, but they do kind of see that you do hold back from being vulnerable yourself. And that's because you're just very protective over yourself. With the Two of Cups here, I'm saying that, people really connect with you. Sometimes they feel like they have this instant connection. Like, I really think that you make people fall in love with you without meaning to, because your energy is so welcoming. You know how to mirror other people. You know how to, you kind of do this thing where people have certain vulnerabilities, right? And you mirror them in a way that heals the wounds that they possess. Okay? And it makes people feel instantly like you're their soulmate in some way, because you mirror the healing aspect of their wounds. And you also just naturally vibe and connect with a lot of people because you're so in tune with yourself. You're very in tune with who you are naturally. You may be someone who's very spiritual. You're just really in tune with your emotions. And you know who you are at its very core. But I do get that you're still exploring who you are. People can see like you still have a lot of growth to do. You're still growing in many ways. But it's like they like to watch you. They like to observe you. If we get back to the Seven of Wands card, though, when I was talking about people testing you, this card is also about defense. So, like I said, you have this wall up, right? How can you have a wall up but people still connect with you? Because you're so in tune with your spiritual side. It's something that they can sense. And this defense that you have for yourself, it's just more so like you having boundaries, you knowing how to have boundaries for yourself. You have a lot of self-respect. People admire that. You hold your head up very high. You're very sophisticated, like I said. You have like this inner confidence that people can sense. They know that you're not going to really take any ish from anyone. Even though I say you may allow people to slide with certain things, it's more so because you understand why people act a certain way from a higher perspective. Like if someone comes at you the wrong way, in your mind, you know, like, oh, I know they're acting like this because they have this going on in their life, or I can sense this about their energy. But you don't let people get too far. You don't let them get too far with that. All right, let's pull some animal spirit cards. Let's see what animal comes out for you. Oh, we had 3, okay. We have electric, eel, spirit, more water energy. Bring your ideas to life. With this page of cups here, that is a perfect blend right there. Like you're very creative. I guess you have this creative side. You may always be working on something. You may always have some kind of project that you are working on. And people admire this about you. We have the starfish spirit, so much water energy, open to infinite possibility. People think that you're really good at manifesting. They feel like you're able to accomplish anything in life. They look at you and see that you have a lot of potential that maybe you might not quite see in yourself yet, because you're this page of cups. You're at the very beginning of this creative energy that you're discovering. And I'm not saying like you're immature or anything, but it's more so you're just still growing when it comes to, like, you may be someone really creative, like you may be full on into an artistic project already, right? But I'm telling you right now, there is so much more that you can develop into that. To the point that you are at right now is still your beginning. I hope that makes sense. Like you have so much more development ahead of you that the point you're at right now is still the beginning. Even if you're already well versed in your craft, that's for those who are. You have so much that you can become. People see this. Here's another synchronicity. We have the swan spirit and 2 swans here as well. It's time for a deep dive. people think that you have a very deep personality. You know how to talk about things that maybe some topics that people are scared to get into. You go places in conversations that people don't go to. You enjoy certain topics that people usually avoid. You see the deeper meaning, the deeper aspects of life. You're not afraid to go there. You're not afraid to bring it up in conversation. People really like this part about you because it makes them think about these things, but also they admire that you're not afraid to go there. Like, I think that a lot of people are into these deeper aspects of life, but it's just that they're afraid to talk about these things because they fear judgment. But you're not really afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid to have those moments, to be vulnerable with others. All right, let's pull some Oracle love cards. Okay, all fell out. Let's see. We have flirt. It came out reversed though. We're going to read it both ways. And then, we have two more. We have trust. And then it is safe for you to love. So with the flirt card that came out reversed initially, I think that you may be someone who really hasn't had a lot of relationships, or you haven't had a lot of connections, or if you have, like maybe you don't really put yourself out there that much when it comes to romance. Like maybe you're a little afraid to flirt with others a little bit. Like with this Page of Cups here too, I really think that a lot of you have not had the chance to be in connections, to go on dates, or maybe you just haven't allowed yourself to get into that flirty energy where, you're going back and forth with someone, or you just have romantic or interesting exchanges with others. I think that people see that you have this side to you where like they know that you could go there. They know that you have this sensual side, but that's something that you don't tap into that much. But people do trust you immediately upon meeting you. They really think that you are someone who they can open up to. They think that you're someone who is safe to love. They don't think that you would ever purposefully hurt anyone. They think that you're really compassionate and empathetic, and that you just, you hold space for people, platonically and romantically, and people feel safe in the space that you hold for them. They immediately trust you. They immediately feel like you're a good person, and they feel like they could probably talk to you about anything. You seem like a really wonderful person, Group 1. I really think that you're someone that a lot of people feel blessed to meet. I'm going to pull 3 more to see maybe some negative aspects. Okay. All right, we have death reversed. So maybe you're someone who does not really like a lot of change. You find it hard to transition into new phases of your life. You find it difficult. You really like to, once you're in a comfortable position, you like to stay there. We have the Star. So you may have issues with staying positive sometimes. Sometimes you may be in your head a lot. You may be in the clouds a lot. You may fantasize too much. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you take on too many projects at once. Maybe you have your hands in a lot of different baskets at once a lot. You know, you may have so many aspirations. You may give yourself so much to do at one time that it's hard to keep up. You may take on too many projects at one time because you're really hopeful and optimistic that you will get them done and accomplish them. But you don't really pace yourself that much. You may have a slight issue with grounding yourself sometimes. Yeah, and you know, this death card is really sticking out to me. I think also there may be a message for you right now. Just, you may be going through a transition in your life right now to where you are starting some kind of new project and you need to accept this new phase. Maybe you are moving from one job to another. Maybe you are moving homes. Maybe you just got out of a relationship or about to enter a new relationship. It's really looking like it's career related though. Or maybe you're being pushed towards going into another field. This is kind of a message aside from the reading, but I just want to tell you, group one, believe in yourself. Know that you're being guided in a certain direction because it's meant for you to go that way. I've gotten the feeling that you've prayed and you've asked for help from your spirit team to guide you. They are trying to lead you, but you need to be open to the change. You need to go with the transition. Allow yourself to move into the next phase of your life. All right, I think I'm going to end the reading there before I go too far. I hope you enjoyed the reading and the bonus message. Give my page a thumbs up and please subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. I'm really trying to build this channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose this pair of earrings. It has a Herkimer diamond inside and also a piece of selenite. I will link the seller's description, the seller's link in my description box. She does live jewelry sales on YouTube, and she also has an Etsy page, a very pretty piece of jewelry. I wear those earrings to kind of help me in clearing my energy and connecting more with my higher self. I wear them on days when I am more introspective and I'm a little bit more sensitive to the energies around me. And those earrings kind of act as almost like a shield, but they also amplify the energies I'm feeling when I feel like, okay, I think I want to get some downloads and do some journaling and things like that. Well, I think people's first impressions of you when they first see you is that you may be a very spiritual person. You may be someone who's really into things like crystals and tarot, meditation, but you also, if aside from that, you just also may be someone who seems to have a very light energy, almost like an earth angel, I would say. If you're not into spirituality, you definitely have some kind of strong moral code that you live by. That kind of rubs off on people. People look up to you as kind of like this angel of just someone who like upholds themselves and their character, and they live their life in a very pure and just way. All right. We're starting off with the golden flower, temperance. You're very balanced. You are someone who has a very balanced masculine and feminine side to yourself. I think that you like to wear colorful things. People may enjoy the clothing that you wear. You may be very expressive in your clothing styles, or you just may be someone who knows how to dress really well. I also think when people see you, they immediately see a person who on the outside looks put together. You also are someone who really takes your time when making decisions. You seem to be very careful at making decisions after you taking the next steps into something, you really know how to take a step back. So when you make a decision to do something, right, you're in that energy, you've already made your decision, you're already going down that path. Once you're on that path, it seems like you really know what you're doing. You're also someone who you go within a lot. Like I said earlier, you have this introspective energy. You go within a lot and you come out a different person. You come out healed. People see you as someone, you might take a lot of breaks from social media or just from talking to people in general. And you really value having peace and tranquility. People see you as someone who is very peaceful, someone who does not really engage in drama. You're a very balanced person. You are someone who you may be a mediator also. If you ever come across conflict, you're someone that knows how to calm things down. This card tells me, so this part of the reading are the positive aspects. This card tells me that you may be someone who is very romantic, very dreamy, very much into love, very much into, and I'm not even talking about the more sexual or sensual side, just the more romantic type of love. I'm getting major Pisces energy here. You may spend a lot of time in your head. You may spend a lot of your time imagining scenarios. So when people see you, they see like it looks like you're off into another world, but you're still someone who's balanced. Like it's not like you just isolate yourself completely from others. It's just like that's just part of your personality, almost like a Janae Aiko kind of vibe, where it literally seems like you're from another planet. Maybe you feel alien to other people. People may feel like you're alien to this planet because you're so much in the heavens. Your mind is. Let's pull some romance cards and see. Actually, before I do that, if we look at this card a little bit more, this King of Cups card and the Four of Swords, they definitely kind of pair together as far as someone who withdraws. You may be in a current period of withdrawal right now, and you may be trying to rebalance yourself because you are so withdrawn. Maybe you don't really even post on social media like that, or maybe you're taking a social media break, but I'm really just seeing that right now you've taken a step back. So this is kind of aside from the readings, just like an additional message. But right now, you've taken a step back from life, kind of, to rebalance yourself. And I see that maybe you'll reemerge in the late spring or the summer. Religious factors, here that comes again. Right? Remember what I said earlier, you being someone who's very spiritual. People see that you are very highly spiritual or religious. You have this air about you that where like you know a lot about different religions, different spiritualities, or you just may be very dedicated to a certain path. We have the very soon card. So I think that things happen to you very fast. Maybe good things happen to you really fast. Like when you're trying to manifest something or go towards a goal, people notice that it always kind of happens in a fast, it doesn't take a long time for your goals to manifest. We have attraction. You are very attractive to other people, especially on top of this Knight of Cups energy. You definitely, your introspective qualities are really seductive. You may be someone who is very mysterious. A lot of people want to try to get to know you, but you are kind of removed from them. You're kind of away from a lot of people because you take so much time to yourself, and this is very attractive to you. People are drawn to your mysteriousness and how much time you take to yourself, and they're attracted to you in the sense that they don't know a lot about you. You may be someone who definitely does practice spirituality with the moon present there. They know that you're into certain things. People know that you do certain things. People can just feel that you're into occult or just the other side of life, or you have this other side of you that you keep hidden away, and it's really alluring to a lot of people. I'm also getting that very soon you may have a crush or someone that comes to you and reveals something and wants to approach you to reveal their emotions if they've been thinking about this for a while. All right, let's see, what do people think about you, group 2? Group 2, what do people think? Okay, we have Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. I was just talking about how you manifest things very quickly, okay? And for some reason, I forgot what the deity is called, but look up female spider deities. There's a female spider deity that may be calling out to you. This deity, all I know for specifically is that she is very psychic in nature. She can see the future. Also reminds me of a video game character from the series called The Shadow of Mordor, where the woman, she gives the main character access to visions of the future. And I think that people pick up on the fact that you have certain psychic abilities. And with the spider web here, like I said, you attract people and it's like they get to know you. As soon as they get to know you, they're caught in your web. They can't get away. They can't get enough of you. We have the wombat spirit. Be at home. People feel very safe with you, though. They feel like they're at home. They feel like they're at peace. You're very tranquil in nature, and this rubs off on other people. I'm getting the vision of like someone just wanting to lay in your lap, people just kind of wanting to lay on you when you're relaxing. They just kind of gravitate towards you, and I think people may want to touch you a lot, give you hugs, because your energy rubs off on people. Then we have the Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Once again, back to this energy of going within, going deep. You know, bats cover themselves at night to get their rest. Well, during the day to get their rest, and they wake up at night. And while they are covered, they may look a little intimidating. They look intimidating even when they open their wings to some people. So I think that you may have a somewhat, like, you are someone who's very welcoming, right? Very peaceful. You give off this energy, but to some people, it's almost like, for some, your vulnerability, your peacefulness, it can be intimidating to other people. I know it's kind of hard to explain, like, when people don't have peace in their own lives and they see that you have it, it kind of scares them. You may find that you scare some people away because of your welcoming nature, because you're so good at making people feel comfortable. People who are afraid of vulnerability may be frightened. You may also have gone through transformations in the past, which may have shocked some people, and they're wondering how you changed. All right, we're going to see some of the negative aspects. So with Six of Pentacles, maybe you could be a little boastful sometimes. Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So some negative things that people may observe. So they may see you as boastful. They may, like, because you have so much stability, you may have worked for stability. You may have overcame so many things. People may try and twist their perception of you at times to be a little boastful. And if it's not boastful, if this doesn't resonate, then I could definitely just see people being jealous of your success, being jealous of your victories, being jealous of your financial stability, of the things that you've been able to manifest. The Knight of Wands is my player card. Some people may think you're a player, but more especially, aside from love, some people may think that I'm getting like someone gambles. I don't know. Someone gambles money. Someone gambles on their stability. You may spend a lot of money kind of without thinking. Like, to them, it looks like you spend a lot of money without taking consideration like other things you have. But we know that with this card meaning balance, and you also have temperance, you're fine. So really, like, the negative things that people are picking up on you are just perceptions. It's not really how you are. You may like to enjoy yourself. You may like to buy things. You may like to randomly get certain things. And some people see this as kind of reckless. Although all this energy of bright is telling me that that's not the case, because you are stable. You are stable because of your ability to manifest. But I'm still getting that, it's really just some envious people that think that they try to warp their vision of you, their version of you in your head. It's just someone who is reckless. With this Knight of Wands, can be reckless sometimes, but that's not the case. That's not who you are. That's just the person that, yeah. And then we also have Page of Wands here as well. You're not this person though. People just want to make up this warped perception of you. And these are the people that are afraid of your warmth. These are the people that shy away from you. The people that you open your arms to, but that they back away from because they're scared of vulnerability because of their own traumas in their life. This was a very, very interesting reading group too. I think I'm going to end the reading here. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Was certainly kind of hit different places as far as people think about you energetically. I hope it gave you some idea and that it resonated. With that being said, I think I'm going to end the reading and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive right in and see what do people think about you. So we have these really cute dangly bear earrings. Very cute and cuddly. Everyone in these readings, you guys have exuded some kind of warmth, some kind of cuddly nature. Out of all the readings, you are the one who people see as the most cute and adorable. Okay, you may have this childlike quality to you that people really admire. You may like to dress in a very cute way, or you have some interest in what people may consider to be childlike, but it's in a really good way. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. Well, you definitely may be cute, but you also exude a lot of sexual energy, okay? Ace of Wands is definitely, some passionate energy. You really, people see that you just know how to put your energy into things when it comes to certain projects, and you really get started on things. You don't hesitate to get started. We have the Chariot also. You're always moving ahead. You're always moving forward. You always have a goal in mind. You kind of have tunnel vision when it comes to certain things in your life. And I'm kind of getting fired up during this reading. You may have prominent fire sign energy in your chart. But I'm just really, I don't know why this card is making me think of dragons, because I'm looking at his horns and I know the Chinese description of dragons. They say that dragons have horns like antlers, like deer antlers. And that just immediately made me think of that. People may think you're someone who is very fierce as well. So very cute, but very fierce. Like a force to be reckoned with, like the GOAT, greatest of all time. You're someone that, like, things that you do, whatever it is you put your mind to, you're good at it. You are the best at what you do. People look up to you. They look at you as if you are the standard. You are what they aspire to be when it comes to the energy level, the effort, your drive that you put into your life. People want to have the same energy that you do. You have a very powerful aura, someone who knows how to manifest, knows exactly how to get certain things in life, right? If you see something, you are going to have it, and people know that you're going to have it. You're not going to stop at any cost to have it. You may have certain ways and methods at which you acquire things, and people wonder, how did you do that? How did you get to this point? All they see the effort and drive that you have in your life, but they can also feel the undercurrent of energy that supports you, the undercurrent of energy that you're able to harness towards your goals, towards the things that you do in your life. Pick up on like someone who may have like some kind of bohemian style, maybe. You have the mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Once again, that very cute energy here. Get things done. You're very detail oriented. You don't miss anything. You're very observant of your surroundings, okay? People know that you're always watching. Your eye is always, wow, the crow spirit. Your eye right on top of the high priestess. Your eye is always one on the prize and two on other people. Like, you don't allow other people to trip you up because you already intuitively know what they're up to, and you can also see, okay? You may be someone who hears a lot of gossip. This isn't related to what people think of you, but this is just something I'm saying that you may be able to eavesdrop on a lot of gossip. People may gossip to you about other people, but you know a lot of different things about other people. People know this, okay? And with the crow spirit, co-create with spirits, just supporting your ability to manifest. Crows may be like a very important animal to you. We have beast spirit, sweet results await. Once again, that manifestation energy where you just get it all. You have it all. Guys, my phone died, so I won't be pulling cards for a while because I kept recording. I kept talking as if the video was recording and didn't notice that it stopped. But anyway, sweet results await. This tells me, once again, with your ability to manifest, you are always winning. You're always pursuing your goals. You're always getting what you want. Things are always working out for you. You have this sweet energy, this childlike energy. I keep going back to that, to where you just have this quality of sweetness that you add to people's lives. People come around you, they may feel very lucky. They may feel very just like they're walking next to just this amazing person, this person that is so abundant and blessed. Like, you have this energy of just someone who is really blessed. Okay. So the next few cards I have, let's see. We have make the effort. You're someone that puts a lot of effort into your friendships, into your connections. People really value this, and they know that you value them. They know that you care about them. You're someone who is very nurturing. You really do show emotions with the people that you care about. You make them feel loved. You put in the efforts. You hang out with people, or even if you don't hang out with them, you may do favors for them. They know that you're there for them. You may really inspire people, though, with this being on top of Ace of Wands. and tend to the small things. Like you may really enjoy doing favors for other people, and they know like this is how you show your love. This is how you show that you love them, by doing things for them, by trying to inspire them, by trying to motivate them. But you are very affectionate. You may really like giving hugs and kisses to the people that you love, and they really do value this. We have let your friends help you. Once again, clarifying that energy. You really do put efforts into your connections, and people want to help you just because of how sweet you are. You're like an angel in people's lives, like an earth angel. Once again, people really do see you as just this really sweet person. Like, people may call you sweetheart, or they just may comment on how sweet you are. That just keeps coming up. Also, a tidbit, you may want to put some honey in your mouth today. Put some honey in your mouth and verbally say out loud something that you want to manifest. Something that just came into my head. I'm not sure why. You're trying to manifest something really fast. That's something you can do. But you speak sweetness into people's lives. That's how you help them. You bless them with your words. Like, when you tell your friends good things are going to happen to them, good things are going to happen to them simply because you said it. Especially with this high priestess energy, you speak blessings into people's lives. And I think people are really aware of this. Like, as soon as someone gets to know you, when you let people into your inner circle, they start receiving blessings. We have soulmate. People really do think that they are meant to meet you. They think that God guided them into your life, guided you into their life to help them, to accompany them, for them to accompany you on each other's journey. Look at how everyone is just caressing each other in these pictures. You're just so affectionate. You are so loving and giving. It's just amazing energy, group 3. You really like giving hugs. Like, with these two bears here, you give the best hugs ever, group 3. People really love this. Oh my gosh. I'm just feeling like people may cry around you. You know, they may really... They feel like when you give someone a hug, they may get really emotional. They may feel like they can just let it all out right then and there because they know that you're going to hold space for them. Now, here are some of the negative qualities that people may perceive about you. We have the Ace of Wands again that came out. That's crazy. Right on top of the Ace of Wands. So just like how people see, like, you're so driven and passionate towards the things in your life, towards your goals and aspirations, it also may be at your detriment sometimes too. Like, sometimes your tunnel vision may be too narrow to where, like, you only focus on this one single thing in your life, and that's all you do in that very moment, when there are other things that you could also be putting efforts into. We have the 8 of Cups, so walk away. You may be quick to, well, I don't want to say quick, but you do walk away from people when necessary. But I think that you may be a little sensitive to others. You know, when people hurt you, you may sulk a little bit. You know, I think you give so much of yourself to other people that when it comes to the point that someone hurts you, it really does. And you kind of sit in this energy for a very long time. we have the Tower here, reversed. This tells me that, you know, you're often afraid of change in your relationships. With this being next to the Eight of Cups, you may find that although you do walk away from connections, you're afraid to at the same time. Like, you may actually stop talking to certain people once they've wronged you, but it may be hard for you to emotionally and mentally let them go. Like, you may stop interacting with them, but they are still in your mind. They still are in your energetic space. They're still in your heart, and people may see that you kind of hold on emotionally to certain connections for too long. It's very hard for you. It's a very long process for you to emotionally let go of other people. The Tower reverse also tells me, just when it comes to career and finances, when unexpected changes come, it's hard for you. When unexpected changes come, it puts you in a very depressed and sad mood. And sometimes you may make sporadic decisions because your emotions are so turbulent from these unexpected changes. So those are some of the things that people perceive about you. That could be some negative qualities. But all in all, group 3, you seem like a very just, I don't even have the words to express it. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, some people don't even have the words to express the kind of person that you are. You're kind of like an enigma to some. They can't really place you. If someone asks how can they describe you, there's so much that they could say. It's like they don't know what to say, but they're all very good things. I think I'm going to end the reading there. I don't want to cause any confusion, but I hope you enjoyed the reading. If so, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below. If you're interested in a private reading or just want to reach out to me, check out my description box. With that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye.